The discovery of 50 exceptionally well-preserved skeletons in a village in central Denmark could hold important clues to the Viking era. Archaeologists made the landmark discovery that included a burial ground and the skeletons. Experts hope to conduct DNA analyses and possibly reconstruct detailed life histories, as well as looking into social patterns in Viking Age, such as kinship, migration patterns, and more. This is such an exciting find because we found these skeletons that are so very, very well preserved, said archaeologist Michael Borre Lundø, who led the 6-month dig. Normally, we would be lucky to find a few teeth in the graves, but here we have entire skeletons. The skeletons were preserved thanks to favorable soil chemistry, particularly chalk and high water levels, experts from Museum Odense said. The site was discovered last year during a routine survey, ahead of power line renovation work on the outskirts of the village of Aasum, 5 kilometers, 3 miles, northeast of Odense, Denmark's third-largest city. This opens a whole new toolbox for scientific discovery, said Borre Lundø as he stood on the muddy, wind-swept excavation site. Hopefully we can make a DNA analysis on all the skeletons and see if they are related to each other and even where they come from. During the Viking Age, considered to run from 793 to 1066 AD, Norsemen known as Vikings undertook large-scale raids, colonizing, conquering, and trading throughout Europe, even reaching North America. The Vikings unearthed at Aasum likely weren't warriors. Borre Lundø believes the site was probably a standard settlement, perhaps a farming community, located 5 kilometers from a ring fortress in what's now central Odense. The 2,000 square meter, 21,500 square foot, burial ground holds the remains of men, women, and children. Besides the skeletons, there are a few cremated bodies. In one grave, a woman is buried in a wagon. The higher part of a Viking cart was used as a coffin, suggesting she was from the upper part of society, Borre Lundø told the Associated Press. Archaeologists also unearthed brooches, necklace beads, knives, and even a small shard of glass that may have served as an amulet. Borre Lundø said the brooch design suggests the dead were buried between 850 and 900 AD. There's different levels of burials, he explained. Some have nothing with them. Others have brooches and pearl necklaces. Archaeologists say many of the artifacts came from far beyond Denmark's borders, shedding light on extensive Viking trade routes during the 10th century. There's a lot of trade and commerce going on, said Borre Lundø. We also found a brooch that comes from the island of Gotland, on the eastern side of Sweden, but also whetstones for honing your knife. All sorts of things point to Norway and Sweden. The burial site was discovered last year, and the dig, which started in April, ended Friday. Boxes of artifacts have shipped to Museum Odense's preservation labs for cleaning and analysis. Conservator Janne Amsgaard Ebsen hopes the soil may also hold other preserved organic material on the backs of brooches or knife handles. We're really hoping to gain the larger picture. Who were the people that were living out there? Who did they interact with? She said. It's a little bit like a jigsaw puzzle. All the various puzzle parts will be placed together. The Independent is the world's most free-thinking news brand, providing global news, commentary, and analysis for the independently minded. We have grown a huge global readership of independently minded individuals who value our trusted voice and commitment to positive change. Our mission, making change happen, has never been as important as it is today.